Overall, the process took how long? The production process there?
For filming,
Yeah, for filming.
Yeah, well, that was just over a month. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we started in right after kind of like 4th of July and finished in the early August. As I said earlier, it was a total of 14 days, and it was broken up here or there. None of the kids were on set more than 10 days. Our adult stars are Colleen Madden from American Players Theater, and Niaja Ellison, who's a local theater actress here as well. Those days, are always a little more smooth because there's less that you really have to be prepared for when you're working with adults.
We should also mention how interesting the production process was, because much of this film is shot on location out in the elements, and we're not talking about there being trailers, or we're not talking about there being places with air conditioning. You're outside in the summer, and most of the movie is outdoors.
Absolutely.
And the whole theme of it is survival guide. It's like we gotta survive out in the elements. So the production seems a little bit challenging.
Yeah. And as I've said before, I like to rise to a challenge. And also it maybe asked a little bit more of everybody to just take a little more responsibility for yourself, which I think is always a good thing. And the kids had to be there for each other, quite often it was me, camera guy, sound person, and the kids, There might be another hand occasionally. Sometimes there would be another acting adult who could help out, But they really grew a lot and came together. And I even had some parents come forward and say, my kid grew a lot and learned a lot about like committing to something and like really seeing it through and that kind of thing. And those are great things you want to hear.
Did you require the kids to be there every day through the production, or was it staggered, like one day you need one kid or two kids and then the next day, or was it everyone every day?
No, not everyone every day. Definitely, it was summertime and the kids had a lot of things going on, other things they wanted to do. And it's funny how they want to do this, but then they get on set and they're just kind of like, are we going home yet? Can we go home? And then afterwards they're like, oh, I love doing it. But there's always kind of
it's hard work.
Right.
It's hard work. And in the moment you can't, there's no way to see what the overall end product's going to be in the moment.
Right.